Call of Duty World at War has 4 zombie maps that were released for him, and I'm going to be getting the round 100 on the first 3. These are some weird round 100s, with some only taking a little over an hour to going all the way up to 8 hours. And with these round 100s, it will start my journey to getting round 100 on all 40 current Treyarch zombie maps, from World at War all the way to Vanguard. Nacht Der Untoten serves as the first zombies map to release. Nacht is a very small map, making trading very risky, but in return makes it very fun to high round. I followed Krups' spawn room strat. It's a very Shrimple, dude. Why did I say Shrimple? It's a very simple strat of getting the ray gun, which I got at round 14, and the flamethrower, which I got right after the ray gun. To be honest, Nacht is the map I was the least confident going into. I've high rounded Verruckt and Shi No Numa in the past before, but never Nacht, and for Reese I played tons a long time ago, but haven't in quite some time, so I don't really know what to expect, but it's going to take a very long time. What you're seeing in the gameplay now is my first attempt at Nacht. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first time playing zombies in actually a few months. I watched the video of the strategy like one time and thought, oh, I can do that. I went in and I did it. Didn't last very long though. Dying only at round 22, getting trapped by zombies, which I easily could have avoided. My second attempt went a lot better, getting the ray gun only a few spins in at round 7. I actually researched the strat a lot more, going over the video dozens of times and watching clips of the world record. I actually did a lot better than I did last time, but the round 20s on this map are a bitch. The spawns are so unpredictable, and to be honest, as the rounds go on, the map gets a bit easier. As fast as the zombies come at you, you can train them up, so when the late ones spawn in, you can just get past them. If you high run in the map, you know what I mean. High running this game made me realize the zombies in this game are so fucking annoying. I swear, they hiss every 2 seconds, and hearing that over the span of like 3 hours, oh my god. I put the game in windowed borderless so I could tab out whenever I wanted to switch a song or a video, but in return of doing that, it cut off the bottom half of my screen, so I couldn't see how much ammo I had. I didn't know how to fix it, so I just kept it as that, because, it wasn't that big of a deal. The match went pretty well. I feel like I was finally getting down how to train. I honestly thought this was going to be the attempt, but my dumbass, I ray gunned myself at round 41. I can't believe I did that. Everybody knows you never use the ray gun near yourself in World at War, and man, I was honestly devastated. I think I quit playing the map for maybe a week, because I had so much stuff I had to do that week that I didn't want to only be able to do one attempt a day. And I came back a couple weeks later and got another attempt in, and this one went extremely well. For my next match, I wanted to fix the screen being cut off at the bottom, and the only way I could figure out how to do that was to turn off my taskbar at the bottom of the screen and play the goofy ass aspect ratio. Here we have my 5th attempt on Nacht, and I actually did 2 more attempts before this. Not the 2 that I just showed you, but 2 more I did after. I think maybe a few days before the second one I showed you, but I died in, I think, maybe the 20s on them, and I died in the dumbest way on both, and I got pissed and I deleted the footage, and I looked for it, but it's gone now, and I wish I didn't delete it, but yeah, this is my 5th attempt. I started the match by getting 600 points in my DM18 carbine, and then on round 5, I opened up the couch and the staircase by the box, and first spin, I actually got the ray gun. And from there, I just, went through the rounds, killed the zombies. There's not really much I can say, because, it's a pretty basic high round. You just train in the spawn room after getting the ray gun. After a while, you get the flamethrower, and that's really about it. There's not much I can say from just showing maybe close calls I had. This match, I think, went really well. I learned the strat and how to train in the early rounds really well. I was learning how to be consistent, getting it down, the flamethrower. While it takes, using a flamethrower is such a drag, but I learned how to do it pretty well, I'd say. And, this was a run. I would say that I would have definitely got the round 100, but my computer just froze. I don't know why. It's never frozen before, literally never. It's less than a year old, and it just froze on World at War, and it's tragic. I got to round 90 when it froze. I was less than an hour away, probably less than 20 minutes away from round 100, and it's over. I waited a little while for it to come back. It never did, and it crashed, and I lost about, I think I lost about an hour of footage. Always, like, if you're recording high rounds, always record in, I think it's MKV files, because if you record an MP4 and your computer crashes, you lose the file. It's unrecoverable. It honestly, it took it out of me, but, you know, to be honest, around 100, like, once you get it down, it doesn't take that long. It's only 3 hours, which, you know, that might sound long, but looking at what's to come in the hours of high rounds, that's honestly not that bad. I felt devastated and almost didn't want to do it because I really just did not want to play World at War anymore, but I did not give up. Took about 3 hours and 25 minutes and 6 attempts, but I finally got it to around 100 on Nacht. I gotta say, I did hate the map at first, but after a while it grew on me, and I gotta say, it is quite a nice round 100, and I would definitely go for a higher round on it, because I probably should have explained it earlier, but there's only 24 zombies that spawn at any given round on Nacht, Verruckt, and Shi No, so it is possible to go for insanely high rounds, but I would assume most of you probably already know that. I ended the match by finally buying the help door and the scoped Car 98K, and that was about it. And on to Verruckt. And here we are, baby, Verruckt. It serves as the second zombies map to release, and it had several new additions that would become staples in every zombie map to come. The power switch is one of those features. Flipping the switch would give power to the map and would activate things that were given on that map. For instance, on Verruckt, it would give power to the traps and the Percolas. Percolas are probably the biggest feature to be added on Verruckt, returning on every single zombie map that come, and even the zombies that aren't Verruckt. 4 Percolas were released on Verruckt, and if you drink them, it would give you a special ability. For Juggernog, it would increase how many hits you could take, from 2 to like 4 or something, I honestly can't remember. Double Tap would increase the fire rate of your gun, Quick Revive would allow you to revive players faster, and Speed Cola would let you reload your gun faster. And along with the perks, like I mentioned, are traps. The traps featured on Verruckt are the electric trap. Turning on the trap will create an electric wall where if any zombie runs through it, they'll be instantly killed. These traps can kill up to any round, and I'll be using them for the high round. And with the traps, just like Nacht, I'll be using a flamethrower and the ray gun. I'll be honest, I don't really have much to say about Verruckt. Like I said during Nacht, I used a high round Verruckt, so I didn't have much trouble with this high round. And I'm a bit scared that Shi No Numa is gonna be the same because I used to high round it, and there's just not much to say when it comes to these World at War high rounds. Not much happens, especially in Verruckt, because I'm staring at a window half the time. The sprinters on this map are absolutely horrifying. The aesthetic is wonderful. And I'll be honest, if they had the idea at the time, which I probably didn't, I feel like the window off would have fit better as an introduction on this map instead of Shi No Numa. I guess I'll explain the strategy. Basically, you turn on the trap, you shoot the flamethrower at this window, and I keep tapping it until it overheats and I back up, and the trap should already be off, and all the zombies that were running to me from the trap should already be dead, and the zombies that are left are the ones from the window, and I can just go around these tight hallways and just slowly kill them. Shi No Numa is the third map to release. It debuts the Hellhound rounds, random perk locations, the window off, and the Flogger trap. The map also holds the record of the highest run achieved in Zombies history, around 11,482. It's definitely the easiest map in World at War. Even saying that though, my dumbass did die on my first attempt by, you guessed it, killing myself with the ray gun. Yeah, I'm not using a ray gun anymore. My run for this is very simple. I trained in the calm swamp area. I don't really know what to call it, but I trained there for the first 60 rounds, then camped in the flogger. Standing behind these sandbags will cause all zombies to spawn in this back area near the hut, so by the time the run fully starts, all 24 zombies that spawned in are allowing me to run to the flogger, turn it on, then all the zombies that spawn back there will run into it, die, and then the few stragglers that spawn at this window, I can just shock them with the window off. And that's really about it. There's definitely a reason that the highest round is over 10,000 on this, because I mean, I got to round 100 and shit, I think it was a little over an hour, maybe an hour 10, something like that. And even though it's the easiest, you know, it doesn't make it not fun, because, you know, it's pretty crazy how high you can get to a round on this map without even really trying. You know, if you don't play zombies very much and you want to get around 100, you can honestly just hop on Shi No Numa World at War. Shi No Numa is definitely my favorite World at War map. I don't know what it is, like it's the setting maybe. I don't know, I really like it. Maybe it has something to do with Setspo being my favorite map of all time. I don't know. And if you're wondering why I didn't do the Reese, it's because I